Well, I'm currently going through the hats right now. So far, this is the pile of stuff that I'm keeping. That's good. This one was really cool, but unfortunately, the bill just snapped, so it's rotted inside. So that's just going in the trash. And then this is the first bag of stuff that I have to look through. And these over here are kind of the I'm not sure what to do with yet. But as you can see, we do have quite a bit of hats, and this is only one of the bags. Hello, so I'm out in the backyard, and I just went through the first bag. I've got like 45 usable hats. I'm about ready to show you the hats that I have to unfortunately throw away because most of them, either they're just not worth keeping or the brims are broken on them. But Brandon did tell me something that I didn't think of, that if they have patches and they're worth taking off, we can remove those patches. So I'm going to show you these hats. These are the ones that I'm throwing away, and hopefully we can get some good patches off these. Okay, Bruno's going to come help. So again, this is all just from the first trash bag that we have. Some of these cool ones that unfortunately had to get thrown away. So this Richard Petty one, we're going to put that to the side. Again, I'm just looking for the ones, like, I don't know if quality truck body from Youngstown, Ohio is worth taking off, but we'll sit it to the side for now. L and N, no idea what that is. No patch, no patch. Production Credit Association, probably not worth taking. Nickel Plate Road. We'll put that one to the side. Better safe to, you know, put it over there and do a little extra research. I don't know what this one is. We had another hat. I think it's like a food, like a concession service. I don't think we need the Indiana State parking. No patches on those. This one's really cool. Daryl Waltrip. Definitely take that one off. This one's signed. State Fair of '88. Dammy Fino. Don't know what that is. We'll do a little more research on it. Don't need those. Don't need that one. Again, we're just looking for, you know, cool hats that have cool patches, I should say. Like that mellow yellow one's pretty cool. We'll put that to the side. Don't need the 1979 Indiana State Maintenance. That's an oil patch. A lot of times the oil does well, so we'll move that. Winston, another State Fair. Just gotta dump these out now. Just looking for those patches. So I think, yeah, that's the same thing. Taurus Foods. So we're probably not going to take that patch. Golden Harvest, that one's kind of cool. We'll set that to the side. Another corn one. Another corn. A lot of times farming stuff does pretty good. Coke adds life to the Indy 500. An STP patch. So there's our hats that actually have patches that may be worth taking off. So yeah, I'll get ready to show you the hats that we're already keeping, and these are all the ones that were not worth keeping. So, okay, here's all the hats that were good and kind of worth keeping. Just go through them quick here. That ISU one's pretty cool, probably around Larry Bird's time. Anheuser-Busch, some racing and Chip. We got some Coke, PBR. That Dale Earnhardt one's pretty cool. Florida State. I did have to throw away one good Florida State one. Got some Jeff Gordon there. That eagle right there is a puffy print. And then the last of them over here, a couple more racing. So yeah, all in all for the first bag, I think that was a pretty good bag.
The next day.
Well, me and Brandon are at the storage unit, and as I was going through hats yesterday, we're going to finish up going through the hats here. See if I can get Brandon already had a head start before I got here, but these are good ones. Those are all good hats to take. Unfortunately, a lot of these did have to be thrown away, so like all of these over here are just trashed. Here's some of the patches that were pulled off. Some more Richard Petty, Goodyear kind of racing stuff. And then we still need to go through this bag right here. And then once I got here, these are the ones that I pulled that were, I think, worth keeping. Kind of cool seed hat with the collar blocking, some racing stuff. He must have really liked Richard Petty because I found lots of Richard Petty stuff. This hat was kind of cool too. It's a Coke hat. So we got one more bag to go through, but after everything's said and done, we'll probably have a little over 100 hats to sell on eBay or in our booth. So as we're getting into this last bag of hats, I think it's actually turning out to be a better bag. These are already ones that we're keeping. We got this Bobby Knight's Furniture Company, buy a couch and we'll throw in a chair, and it looks like there's quite a bit of other ones in there that are probably going to be worth keeping. So I think those last couple bags were probably just kind of like the duds. So maybe we'll have more than 100 to sell when it's all said and done.
Later.
Okay, so it's now Monday morning. We purchased these items on Friday, so we've had a little bit of the weekend to go through, sort. As I was showing you guys, I have been working on hats, so it's now time to get some of this stuff listed. We did have our first sale, which was, I think, like $45. So after fees and everything, I think it was like 30 something that we will profit off that. But at the end of this video, I will go ahead and show you guys a little bit of like our Excel spreadsheet and what it kind of looks like to see what we have to do to make the profit. But for now, let's get some hats listed. So the goal today is to get somewhere in between 20 and 30 hats listed, because I'm also going to try to get some shirts listed and some more die-cast cars listed. But my setup here is I've got my fake head to put the hats on. I'm going to have some hats ready to go. I've got a little cup of water with just a paper towel. I'm just barely going to get this wet and just kind of get some of the dust off. A lot of these are already in good shape, so I won't have to touch them. But like this black one, you can see it's just got a little bit of dust on it. So I'm going to do my best to just get that wiped down a little bit. So the goal is 30. We'll see how many we can get through. Okay, so here's our spreadsheet that we got going. So at the top of here is our cost of goods. So that was the $2,600 that we paid for everything. And then I have our, sorry, as the camera's kind of going blurry. I have our 2 storage units there. So that was the initial cost to set those up. It's not that expensive each month, but to set up, it's a little more. And then the U-Haul that we had to rent. And then, so our total all-in was $2,937.55. So far, we've sold 9 items on eBay. And basically, I have our spreadsheet that estimates 20% in fees/taxes, and then it will give what the profit is after each sale. And then it basically subtracts it from our total all-in. So right now, we're basically right at what the cost of goods should have been after our 9 sales. So we're slowly climbing back up there. And again, this is only, man, the camera's going crazy. This is only Wednesday, so it hasn't even been 7 days since that buy. And there are a few non-eBay sales. These are, geez, sorry guys. These are what we sold in our flea market booth, and we just priced those at $1 or $2 each. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So hopefully we can dwindle this number and get into that profit quicker than later. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea. Geez, that's horrible. Give you guys an idea of where we're at and what we need to do to get back into the profit.